From an alien-like spindly squid to living dinosaurs, there are some thrilling, mysterious creatures out there that lurk in the dark, hide deep under the sea, and haunt the isolated parts of the world. Welcome to Give a Fact, and you're watching fascinating facts about some of the most mysterious animals on Earth. If you like this kind of video, be sure to subscribe for more great content, or tell us what you want to learn more about in the comment section below. 1. Blood red jellyfish. In August 2021, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's researchers revealed the discovery of an unnamed species which has never been under research before, called the blood red jellyfish. They discovered this surreal-looking creature in July of the same year, at a depth of around 2,300 feet, or 700 meters, close to Newport, Rhode Island, using a remotely operated vehicle, commonly called an underwater robot. The researchers concluded that this new jellyfish probably belonged to the genus Poralia, and it has a bright red skin color for a very useful reason. Lots of deep-sea creatures have evolved a similar red color because red wavelengths of light do not penetrate the deep ocean. This means that red animals appear black because there is no red light to reflect toward potential predators. Why does this happen? To explain this, first, let us quickly tell you why we see a certain color. Lights are made up of a lot of colors with different wavelengths. When it hits an object, the object absorbs most of the color of that light and reflects only some back to your eyes. That means you can't see the absorbed colors, but only the reflected colors. 2. Loch Ness. This world's lake monsters continue to baffle scientists despite superb expeditions with cutting-edge technology and gear. However, there are still reports from people who took random sightings, claiming that they saw this Loch Ness creature. You may have at least heard of the name Loch Ness Monster or Nessie once in your life, right? This is why this aquatic mystery is undoubtedly one of the most well-known monsters on Earth. Descriptions of this creature are amazingly similar to a large creature with a long neck, a horse-like head, and a humped back. Most sightings describe the humps protruding from the surface of the water, but occasionally a lucky observer will get a glimpse of the creature stretching its neck far above the water and taking a quick glance around before disappearing beneath the surface. Although some of the photographs are tantalizing, photo and video evidence is uncommon, and most of the proof is at best fuzzy or inconclusive. If the creature is real, many scientists believe it might be some form of prehistoric dinosaur known as a plesiosaur, which went extinct more than 66 million years ago. 3. Alien-like spindly squid. Using a remotely operated vehicle commonly called an underwater robot, NOAA scientists discovered a rare big-fin squid of the genus Magnapina in the Gulf of Mexico in November 2021. With its enormous iridescent fins and strange elbow-like bends in its tentacles, the phantom squid has a very odd body structure. Since its initial discovery in 1998, there have only been a little more than 20 confirmed sightings of this deep-sea cephalopod. 4. Chupacabra. Even though some sightings date back to the 1970s, El Chupacabra, also known as the goat sucker, is primarily a phenomenon of the 1990s, and its notoriety has largely been spread by the internet. The sighting started in earnest in Puerto Rico, 1995, with reports of a strange creature that was killing farmers' livestock, chickens, ducks, turkeys, rabbits, and of course, goats. Sometimes hundreds of animals in one evening. It didn't try to eat the animals it killed, nor did it drag them away to eat elsewhere. Instead, the creature killed by draining its victims of blood, usually through small incisions. Then came the bizarre eyewitness descriptions. This strange chupacabra is about the size of a chimpanzee, with large glowing red eyes and sharp fangs. It also has grayish skin and hairy arms, and hops about like a kangaroo. Some also believe that they may have wings. The reports of chupacabra sightings started to circulate at the end of the 1990s. Animal slayings in Mexico, southern Texas, and numerous South American nations were all attributed to the creature. According to several newspapers there was a string of occurrences in Chile between May and June of 2000. These sightings yet gave rise to some of the most unbelievable claims that at least one of the creatures was caught alive by local authorities and then handed over to official agencies of the US government. 5. The Jersey Devil. The vast pine barrens of New Jersey are said to be home to a scary creature known as the Jersey Devil because of its eerie look. The legend of the Jersey Devil dates back to about the mid-1700s, when it was thought to be a sign of impending disaster or conflict, but reports of several sightings didn't start to circulate until the early 1900s. Over the centuries, witnesses are said to have reported sighting the creature more than 2,000 times. Even now, sightings still happen occasionally. According to most witnesses, the Jersey Devil is about 3.5 feet high, with a head like a collie dog and a face like a horse, a long neck, wings about 2 feet long, back legs like those of a crane, horse's hooves, walks on its back legs, and holds up 2 short front legs with paws on them. They also noted that the Jersey Devil was similar to El Chupacabra. The Jersey Devil has been accused of killing and dismembering animals for no apparent reason. Dozens of eyewitnesses claim to have been frightened out of their minds by it. What could this creature possibly be? The theories are similar to those cited for El Chupacabra, but something scary definitely seems to be out there in the New Jersey woods. 6. Living Dinosaurs. We were all astounded by the stunning, lifelike computer effects in the Jurassic Park movies, and intrigued by the idea that it might one day be possible to clone long-extinct dinosaurs. But what if there are still living dinosaurs? Some folks think they might have actually seen them. Since more than 200 years ago, there have been infrequent but fascinating tales that long-lived native tribes in Africa and South America were familiar with gigantic monsters that can only be characterized as resembling sauropods, like the Apatosaurus. The tribes gave them names such as Chipekwe, Dingonek, Ol-Umena, and Jagonini, which means giant diver. A terrifying creature known as Mokele Mbembe, which means stopper of rivers, was described to a German explorer in 1913 by Pygmy peoples. The locals' description of it is as follows: smooth, brownish-gray skin, approximately the size of an elephant, at least that of a hippopotamus, possibly about 30 feet long, a long, flexible neck, a vegetarian diet, but would kill humans if they came too close. During an expedition to search for this creature in 1980, cryptozoologist Roy Mackal and herpetologist James Powell allegedly showed pictures of local animals to the natives, all of which they correctly identified. When they showed them an illustration of a large sauropod, they identified it as the stopper of rivers. Aside from the testimony of these tribespeople, the evidence for living dinosaurs is scant. Supposedly, a few explorers have found extraordinarily large footprints, and in 1992, a Japanese expedition is said to have about 15 seconds of film footage taken from an airplane that shows some large shape moving in water, leaving a V-shaped wake. Unfortunately, it could not be identified. Recent expeditions in search of stopper of rivers have taken place, with the objective of scientific examination and analysis of allegations of a living dinosaur. They spent 4 weeks exploring the Likola region of the Congo. Unfortunately, again, they returned empty-handed. There will probably be other expeditions looking for living dinosaurs. The thought of actually recording a discovery is simply too alluring. And that is a wrap. What did you learn from this video? Let us know in the comment section below. We hope that our educational videos will help spread the knowledge so everyone can protect our world and biodiversity together. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you find our videos useful and want us to make more videos. Until next time, give a fact.